What are we gonna do today? I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some Kerbal X to the moon because why not? But before we do that, let's fix the Kerbal X because I don't really like the Kerbal X. Well, I like it. It's a pretty nice basic rocket, but there we go. All right. One of the many things I don't like about the Kerbal X is these batteries are not needed. If you're going to put on three-way symmetry on something, can you make everything three-way symmetry? And this always kind of bothered me about it. Okay, now I probably need to fix my ladders. Right. Let's do this. That. Oh, hey. Oh, okay, it's purple here. Odd. I don't purple like that, but whatever. And alright. Ability. There we go. That's the one I should end. Ready? That. That looks like it'll fit. Put that to bridge the gap. That looks just a wee bit stupid. Yeah, you know what? I don't like that. Let's copy that part. That looks even more stupid. There. That doesn't look quite so bad. Curious if it'll actually work. But we'll see. Alright, so that's that. Have a heat shield. I think just for giggles we'll add some RCS to it. What I'll do is I'll add only 2. Way in. Like this. Offset. And I'm gonna make a 5-way thruster like so. This. And then just a little bit more out. Go. Bam. Bingo bango, you're done. I have a 5-way thruster. Alright, so do I have RCS? I do. That should be enough to fine-tune some maneuvers if I need to. It's just me, or is there a little graphics glitch right here? This is 1.1.2. I haven't played much of it. Oh, really? That's new. Or is it? The other thing I don't like about the Kerbal X is we have LVT-45s, which are completely unnecessary because I have a mainsail. I don't need to use all that gimbling power in all these stages. I'll just go like this. There, done. And go ahead and scrap that. Actually, we'll scrap all those because I'm going to improve the first stage a little bit. So this is less of a Kerbal X and more like a Kerbal X Plus, I guess. I don't know. And we'll do the same thing up here. Means I probably could have done that. Actually, yeah, you know what? I could do this way easier. Watch this. Alright, so aerodynamics, I want the angled nose cones. There. No. Not quite what I wanted. Versus. That's okay, I can just rotate you. There, that looks legit. This is becoming more effort than I had originally anticipated doing. But whatever. This should be lots less stressful than playing Fallout 4 in survival mode, which is what I've been doing for quite some time now. It's thin and stressful. Relaxing. Okay. This should have absolutely no issues whatsoever of getting to the moon. Getting interplanetary, probably. This might be able to get you to Ike and back. Maybe. Anyway. I saved over the stock craft. Genius plan. Pilot engineer. Let's get a scientist just to round out our crew. Adrian, Chadbury, and Milky. Right. See what we got. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, still notice that the engine, the stage decoupling sound is quite loud. Let's seal over just a bit. Let's go full throttle. Start the gravity turn pretty early. Ooh, lost the stage. A little more. I'd probably afford to slow down just a bit. Looks like I'm beginning to get some atmospheric effects. Not quite ready for it yet. I'm about to lose that stage. And boom. Oops. Oh, hey. That's a good sign that your rocket is not optimized. Probably because these boosters are quite a bit taller than they used to be. They're like a whole FLT 800 larger than before. Let's go a little faster. This is vanilla. I don't have any mods installed on this particular install. These last pair will be fairly easy because it's going to go totally sideways away from the rocket. I'm not the one like trying to go above and smashing an enemy or something. Watch it not work anyway. By the skin of its teeth. Alright, so let's turn the gimbling down because I see the engine freaking out. Map. That's shaping up pretty well. So I'll have no trouble whatsoever of getting to the moon and back. That won't be the thing at all. No difficulties. And we'll hit 75 kilometers and that'll be it. Now, because I took off those 2 external battery packs, I only have 150 charge. Slowly losing charge, actually. Okay. Wow, the engine's really out. Okay. At this point, we're just going to coast. Looks like we're pretty much holding prograde direction right now, which is kind of cool. The SAS turned off. We'll turn that on in a second. I know they're in space. A little bit inclined, but not excessively so. Go ahead and set that as a target now. Yeah, 2 degrees. Not terribly bad, but not very good either. So 20 seconds and then nail it. Probably ease back a bit on the throttle now, but that's not too bad. That's shaping up pretty well. Now, since I don't have Kerbal Engineer or Void or MechJib or anything, I'm not sure exactly how much fuel or how much Delta V I used up trying to get up here. Orbit. Anywhere between 35 to 4,000 meters per second. Depends on how inefficient my ascent was. Ease into this here. This is so much more relaxing than Fallout. This is almost therapeutic. Okay, 77, 78. That's roughly circular. It's a pity my inclination's off, but not a big deal. So I could pretty much go for the moonshot now. But let's wait in orbit. Not rest for time. Derp. Yeah, see? If I did it right now, I'd have to do a lot of I'd have to do a lot of burning right now. Let's back that off just a bit. Roughly right there. And I need a 23-second burn. Not sure if I can do it with just that. But hey, we got time. We can always fix our inclination here. We'll be going pretty slow, so we should be able to fix it for pretty cheap. We get a nice equatorial pass over the moon and affect our landing. There's some other junk I got stuck here in orbit. Okay, so 23 seconds. Let's go to 12 seconds and then we'll go ahead and power this puppy up. At least that trick still works. Ah, they didn't get rid of that. Alright, so I'm... Yeah, not enough thrust. Not enough fuel. We're close though. Hold that. Just eyeball it off the gauge here, and that should be it. How's that? Hey, not bad at all. That's pretty good. Perfect. All right, so that's basically gonna get us to the moon. Outstanding. I have absolutely tons of fuel now. Fortunately, where is my inclination at? Well, if I had to guess, let's try... Oh. Let's see what happens if I fix my inclination over here. See? Bam, that's stinking right there. Let's go ahead and... that one. I think the issue is I'm going to get is these little solar panels are just simply not going to handle what I need them to do, but that's okay. There, that's pretty much right where I need it to be. It looks like it's perfectly lined up with Moon's orbit, which is what I want. That means I'm essentially equatorial. Alright, let's speed up. Uh-oh, of course that means I messed up my encounter. Now what I need to do is I need to do radial out. Just a smidge. Getting solar power? Yeah, barely. And it looks like we're gonna burn off the last bit of this fuel in order to get where we need to be going. Wow, really? Sucking them batteries dry. Oh yeah, that works great. Okay, now that we're set, we can go like this. A little slow burn. Oh, that might be a bit much. Oh well. If need be, I can always just use RCS power. Like so, and I can go back a bit. Let's go 10,000 meters. There, perfect. Okay. Right, getting our batteries recharged. Good deal. Wrong button, but anyway, yeah. Retrograde. Oh, that puts us pretty much dead on with the sun. Not quite what I want. Get some coverage here with our solar panels. There we go. So. Right, and if you look at our heading, retrograde is pretty much right on the 270 line, which is where I want it to be. Wondering if this engine will be enough to slow us down. In fact, I can find out now. Ooh. Is that it? Are you out of fuel? Yep, you're out of fuel. So now that's going to slingshot out into interplanetary. Pretty cool. Alright, so coming up here, I'm going to just enter moon orbit. And then I will worry about picking a landing site. Alright, closed orbit it is. Lots of fuel left over. Okay, cool. I could put down in the crater, because yeah, 4,000 meters is pretty low. But hey, good enough. Alright. I'm close enough now I can see the moon scatters. Pretty cool. Atomic acceleration is going to take forever. This is a nice, very efficient low moon orbit. I guess no one's on the group today. Okay, passing apoapsis. I think this is that a... Can't tell. I don't think it's a notable feature. Unless it was and I just passed it because it's really, really dark. I can't tell. I want to say there is a canyon there. But we're not a lot of contrast here. Boy, we're really close to the surface now. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're gonna slow way down. Go retrograde. We're already in surface mode. That's comforting. Okay, can I get a charge off of that? Or am I gonna slowly drain batteries? Deploy the gear. I'll turn my nav ball so it's kind of like up is down, or up is down. Oh, can't even say it right. Up is up and down is down when I transition to the other camera mode. And let's go ahead and do this now. See, there we go. And I don't need that much gimbaling, thanks. I see the mouse bug is still in it there. Or if you go map view and then come back, it's... Huh, maybe it's not. Okay. Hey, where's Kerbin? Oh. Kerbin is just below the rim of the crater. Oh well. Bad mission planner. Don't have comms with Kerbin anymore. Let's say danger, explosive bolts. Bits of art. This dropped us to 150. Okay, now my shadow should be this away. I think. So I went to 150 and it's already above 160 now. That's gravity for you. Let's go to 80. Just go quite a bit slower. Okay, I really wish the game had a radar altimeter standard. But it doesn't. There we go. Hey, stop sliding. Well, I suppose sliding is better than them gripping too much and then... Really? I'm not used to them sliding so much. Is that a thing now on 1.1.2? That's odd. I don't like that. Stop doing that. That is so weird. I suppose that prevents you from flipping your stuff over on touching the ground and all, but really? And then I can just kind of shimmy on down the crater here if I like. I don't need a rover, I got this. Wheel stress? What? They count as wheels now. Well, that kind of explains why I'm rolling. They see me rolling. They hate saying, yeah, I'm not really liking that too much. Well, let's go ahead and get some dudes out. That is so bizarre. Let's put the ladder side. Wow, really? Is this a new feature? Good grief, that is so bizarre. Stop! Okay, set brakes. Nope, brakes don't work on landing gear. Who would have thunked it? Okay, well, I need to pick my scientist. EVA. As the ship slowly backs away from him in fear. That is so... I don't even want to time accelerate because if I do, I'm afraid I'm going to blow everything up. That's bizarre. Auto-saving. Okay. Your name? Milgy? Let's go Milgy before the ship runs away from you. There's that bug with the camera following me. Disappearing mouse trick. Okay, now if I bang into the ship, what happens? I don't know if I want to find out. That's so strange. I'm curious what happens if I time accelerate. Oh, hey, you stop. Yay. Oh, he wants to keep going. It's going. Wow, that is so weird.
Gold is really tiny.
What's really tiny?
Gold.
Gold?
Yeah.
Only if you have small bits of gold. Oh man, that is so trippy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Speed up. Go faster. I bet Danny2462 is going to exploit the hell out of this for fun and profit. Well, anyway, we're here. I have 361 units of fuel. Basically, I have half a tank. 360 is half of 720, right? So... immediate turn towards 90. Like right this second. Let's get a little bit upwards velocity here. Let's go for an apoapsis of about 10,000 meters. There we go. Okay. And you can see I used almost half my fuel doing that. But hey, I have almost the velocity needed to make orbit. Huzzah. Oh, I didn't put the ladders up. Retract. Okay. There's curb and rise. I'll take a few pictures just for prosperity's sake. Such a pretty game. I do not regret buying it ever. The bugs are amusing sometimes, but one of the best purchases I ever did. Okay, progress please. Alright, now I'm in a perfect position to simply burn prograde right now. I'm a little bit past the leading edge orbit marker of the moon. If I just go full bore, I will eventually crash into Kerbin. Because I'm going to go retrograde with respect to the moon's orbit. And now. And you can see my Kerbin periapsis, which is really busy over here, is decaying rapidly. So go ahead and focus on Kerbin properly. And let's go for a periapsis of about 30 kilometers. Ah, 28 is good enough. Alright, that gets us home. With a bit of fuel to spare. I could actually just blow my service stage and get there on just what I have on board, but we'll go ahead and do it proper. If you want to get back to focus, you can hit backspace. It takes you back to your thing. So I'm focused on the moon. Hey, how do I get to my ship? You can do this and say, no, you can't. So you hit backspace. There you go. You're back at your spacecraft. Alright, so we're a little bit inclined, but not excessively so. Alright, so let's hurry up and fix our focus and go retrograde. If I was really worried about skipping out, I could do a full power burn right now. What I am worried about is if SAS torque can maintain my orientation. As these panels eventually decide, no, I quit, and they're gonna give up. Or we'll just do that. Yeah, I don't care. You guys can go burn up now. Okay. This might be a bit excessive for my heat shield. I can see how much ablator I'm using a second, and it's continuing to climb. 2.56, 2.57, 2.58, 0.6. Is that how high we're gonna get? Be a little bit higher. The number starts decreasing, that means we're past the worst of it. Okay, it's decreasing, 2.57, slowly decreasing. So yeah, we're at, the worst of it is over at this point. That gets us home. We're not going to get to KSC. We might say hi to some beachfront property. Actually, you're still going pretty fast, so yeah, I don't know. Might be a water landing. I use quite a bit of ablator. Not too bad though. I thought I just saw Minmus. This is there. This is up here. There is Minmus. I thought I saw something. Yep, water landing. Okay. I guess my service stage decided to go kablooey and is no longer there. Yep. Alright. Yep, water landing for sure. Our blader is black. Guard. I think it's 270 for this one. I could be wrong. Risky, safe. Oh, it's a bunch higher now. The radio chutes have a lower threshold. I guess this is it's a more robust chute. 300 meters per second. But we can wait. We don't have to do it right away. It'd be kind of neat if the game said, hey, after re-entry, your stuff's going to look all kind of charred and stuff. Let's toggle you now. Oh, hey, hey. Slow. Good grief. I'm glad I hit it when I did. Get off me, heat shield. Come on, you can do it. Get off. There we go. Perfect. And it's just under the water. So hey, what happens when I have someone get out? Grab. No, let go. Can I climb? Nope. Ah! You're walking. No, it's not supposed to work that way. It's not how any of this is supposed to work. That's walking on your head, literally. I'm not complaining. That's pretty funny. Hey! That was a nice little jaunt to the moon and back. I feel like I did something for a change. But yeah, I am one of the mods on a large Facebook group devoted to KSP. I answer lots of questions about the game. Next morning. So I should probably toss a link into it onto the video description. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? And things. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all at a later time. Happy flying.